Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 1, Episode 1 of The Mandalorian, The Mandalorian. Now obviously this is a new show to the channel and I'm so excited to begin it because if some of you are unaware, I'm a huge science fiction nerd. I love all things to do with space and sci-fi, and like my top shows of all time, probably Star Trek Voyager, don't come for me. Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, The Expanse, like all top sci-fi shows are just my favorites. And I love them so much. Like, don't get me wrong, Avatar is probably my top show of all time, but below that, all sci-fi. So the fact that I've got another show to watch now that I know is in the Star Wars universe especially, I'm so excited. In terms of why I haven't seen it before, I honestly don't know. I remember it came out like 2 years ago, so I was still at my other job, so it was probably just a lack of time. But thank God that I didn't, because now I get to watch it on the channel. So yes, in terms of what I know that it is set after the Return of the Jedi. I've seen all of the original movies, I've seen the prequels and the sequels, and I've seen Clone Wars. I've not seen Rebels or Visions, so if there is something from either of them that I need to know, please let me know. But yes, anyway, I am extremely excited to get into it, so without further ado, let's go. Oh, what a cool intro. What, is he on a bounty hunting mission and he's trying to locate something? How lovely, Jesus. Oh my God. So you spilled your drink yourself, mate. Don't get the feeling this guy is one with the Force. And I said, you did it, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Oh, my God. Oh, that was sick, but fucking disgusting, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why do I get the feeling that he did not do that just to help you, mate?
Is that a bounty puck?
Uh-oh.
Is that me?
I think it is.
I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I'd go in warm if I were you, mate. I'd go in warm. Aww.
No droids.
Does he not like droids then, or does he not trust them? Lovely. Interesting. So we got someone from the land of Star Wars who does not like droids. I wonder if it is just generally not being able to trust them. I've seen that style of ship before.
I'd stay off the ice if I were you.
Why? Why do I feel like something's gonna happen with the ice? Oh, fuck. What is it, like an ice shark? Or is this just a frozen lake? Oh, shit. It's like a giant hippo. Oh, damn. Get fucked. He had it coming, let's be real. Where is that style of ship from? Like, I've seen that style of ship before. I've played a lot of Star Wars games though, so maybe that's why.
Clearly there's nowhere for me to go. I'm gonna look for that back tube if it's all the same to you.
What is this guy's plan? Why is he trying to leave? Does he know these, like, this style of ship? Does he know a way out?
I was hoping to be free for Life Day. Maybe even
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
But I guess that's not gonna happen this year.
Probably not.
Your turn. So this guy is like a proper bounty hunter then. What is that called, by the way? Cryostasis. That's what's in my head, but I feel like I've got that from somewhere else.
Did you catch them all?
Were they all part of something together, or was this just separate bounties that he did all at once?
These are Imperial credits.
It's all I've got. Save the theatrics. I can do calamari flan, but I can only pay half.
Fine.
Interesting. I didn't really think of that, because if you think about the fall of the Empire, I didn't really think of the fact that the credits themselves wouldn't be worth what they used to be. So what kind of currency is everyone using, or is the whole financial aspect of the galaxy just been totally thrown up in the air? I love when they include stuff like that.
What's your highest bounty?
Not much. 5,000.
That won't even cover fuel these days.
There is one job.
The story for the season, I assume?
All I know is no chain code. Do you want the chit or not?
Damn. What is this big job then? So he's taken up the job. It evidently doesn't seem like the usual type, so guess we'll wait and see. Didn't even say what kind it was, like if he's going to track a bounty hunter or what. Not bounty hunter, a bounty. Ah, okay. Interesting. Are these old Imperial soldiers?
Grief Karga said you were coming. He also said you were expensive.
I mean, he's obviously got a good reputation if he's that expensive. Do you find it interesting that there are still Imperial soldiers out there? I suppose what would they do once the Empire's gone? He's got an Empire necklace.
Beskar? I have a Comptono of Beskar waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
Alive.
This being the case, proof of termination is also acceptable for a lower fee. What's the chain code? We can only provide the last 4 digits.
What is a chain code?
Their age. That's all you can give me?
So is the chain code all information to do with them? Like maybe species have their own codes in the chain code. So you get like species, age, gender, if the species has a gender.
The Beskar belongs back into the hands of a Mandalorian.
It seemed as though some kind of precious metal that the Mandalorians have. You know what I mean? Like it seemed important to him. But we know that traditional forms of money are kind of up in the air right now, so I wonder if it is sentimental value. Wait, it's all just clicked. It's literally all just clicked to me. Obviously, like, because of how popular The Mandalorian is, I know about Baby Yoda. I've seen it around a lot. And when I worked in a supermarket, I saw literal pop figures of Baby Yoda everywhere. Is that what he's looking for? Because I know Yoda's species can live for long periods of time. So maybe the baby is 50 years old. Maybe it's not an actual baby. That would make a lot of sense. But then why would they want him? Obviously the scientist is involved and the scientist wants it alive. So they're going to experiment on it, but then for what value? Am I misremembering in that Yoda's species are very sensitive to the Force? Is that why? Because they know that this child would have some kind of Force sensitivity. That would make a lot of sense as well. God, I'm literally so hooked. And it is like, what, halfway through episode 1? I'm excited to continue. So is this the guild? Is this the Mandalorian guild? Yeah, seems very intrigued by the metal.
This was gathered in the Great Purge. It is good it is back with the tribe.
Yes.
What's the Great Purge?
Has your signet been revealed?
Not yet.
Signet. I'm getting all these words, I just don't know what they mean. Oh, did they make armor out of it? Is that what this is?
This is extremely generous. The excess will sponsor many foundlings.
I was once a foundling.
Foundling, which implies they've been found. Is this people brought up into the Mandalorian tribe? Oh my god. Question is, who is this? Is this the Empire or the Mandalorians that are attacking? I would assume the Empire. Nice. So it is some kind of precious metal then. I wonder if it is like one of the strongest metals and that's why they have it as armor, or if it is more so for sentimental value. Is this a long range weapon as well? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, who was that? He looks sick.
You are a bounty hunter. I will help you.
Interesting. You think the bounty hunters wouldn't be people that you have necessarily help?
Since these ones arrived, this territory has been an endless stream of mercenaries seeking reward and bringing destruction.
Interesting outlook then.
There
Yeah.
will be no peace until they're gone.
Might as well help them to eradicate the problem.
Oh no. Bounty
What?
droid.
Oh my god. I mean, it's efficient. You can give it that.
So much for the element of surprise.
Sadly,
Yeah.
I'm for your fob.
I have a suggestion.
Proceed.
We split the reward.
This is acceptable.
Oh, done. It's interesting how even in the advanced world of Star Wars, robots have the same issue. It's like, they're very efficient in what they do, but they are not very good at humanoid relations. Like, there wasn't really an element of surprise, just like, I'm here for it, you're not gonna give it? Okay. But like I said, no matter what, you cannot deny its efficiency.
It appears we are trapped. I will initiate self-destruct sequencing.
Excuse me?
Cover me!
You're gonna take him out as well, mate. Oh my god, you are fucked.
Okay. New plan!
Self-destruct?
Giving self-destruct countdown.
No, stop!
The droid's like, but it's such a simple solution. Nice. You played yourself, mate. That is one of my favorite tropes in television, is the enemy giving the good guy the means to win. Like they were outmanned, they were easily able to to take them out, but then they brought in the one way that would help him win.
That blaster head looks nasty. You okay?
Running a quick diagnostic has missed my central wiring harness.
Is that good?
Yes.
He seemed sincere when he said, "Are you okay?" So it's not that he hates droids, he just doesn't necessarily like them.
My sensors indicate that there is a life form present.
Okay. It has to be Baby Yoda, it has to be. Yeah, that's the little pod it's in, isn't it?
Wait. They said 50 years old.
Species age differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps it could live many centuries.
Oh, hello!
The commission was quite specific. The asset was to be terminated.
You're gonna have to take out the droid, mate. Yep. Aww. I'm sorry, but that is so fucking cute and you cannot deny. Wow, what an opening episode. I am hooked. That was a great way to start the series. It set a tone for the show. It gave you the general storyline in that we're following this bounty hunter. He's obviously part of the Mandalorian clan. There's a lot of deep-rooted history in their clan. We're seeing the world after the Empire has fallen and all of the different factions and the different political and economical things that have erupted out of it. It's just very interesting, and they've set up so much with what? It was under 40 minutes. So in under 40 minutes, they've set up so much and just done it so well. Like, that was brilliant. That felt like a lot longer than 40 minutes, which some would argue is indicating that it's dragging, but I don't think that's what it was. I think it was the fact that they revealed so much information that it's so shocking that it was only 38 minutes. Now, Mando himself is a very interesting character. They seem to have a lot of history, the Mandalorians. I don't know a lot about them, like I said before, but we've had a bit revealed this time. So there is a metal called Beskar, which they seem to form into their armor. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a very protective material. It seems like it, because when he was getting attacked and shot at and all that, it was very durable. So it would make sense that it's a very protective armor, but it also seems very coveted by the Mandalorians themselves, because he was talking to a fellow Mandalorian before. And the way that they approached the metal and the way that they were treating the metal was very respectful and almost like it was like, oh my god, we must take good care of this. So I'm sure that there are some deep-rooted meanings to the metal, and it's not just that it's a very strong metal. It seems to be quite important to their culture. We got a tiny bit of a hint at his backstory where we had a few flashbacks to what I assume are his parents carrying him away and hiding him during an attack. Now, I don't know if this was the Mandalorians attacking this place and they then recruited him, or it was the Empire attacking this place. He was an orphan and the Mandalorians took him in. I think that that's more of a viable route that they would go down, where he's been an orphan and he's been taken into this clan, and that's why he has devoted his life to the clan, you know? Now, the mission itself, the guy that gave him the mission seems to be part of the Empire. We know that the Empire has fallen, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all members of the Empire are dead. So he was probably a higher up in the Empire. The scientist himself looked part of the Empire, and he had Imperial troops around him. So it definitely seems like a remnant is living on. I don't know if it's a remnant of the Empire is living on and are trying to stay as the Empire, or they're just trying to make ends meet in these times. But they want access to Baby Yoda. They want him alive, which tells me that they probably want to experiment on him for some reason. Like I was saying earlier, it's probably to do with Yoda's species being very force sensitive. I could be making that shit up. It could be just absolute bullshit that I've come up with, but I swear to God, it was stated that Yoda's species have high force sensitivity compared to a lot of species in the galaxy. So it would make a lot of sense that they would want to study his species, and we know that they're very rare. Like, we've only ever met Yoda, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure in the canon universe, Yoda is the only member of his species that we've ever met. But yeah, like I was saying, what a fantastic opener. It has opened so many doors. It's given us the general story, which I think is basically he's going to take Baby Yoda. He's probably going to try and go back to the bounty hunter with it. Maybe he grows a bond with Yoda, because we know he's a bit sentimental because he was asking the droid if he's okay. And we all know that droids are treated like absolute shit in this universe. So to have even a remote part of empathy towards them, I find very interesting. So the general part of the story is I think he's going to bond with the Baby Yoda and sort of go against the orders, which then is going to cause them to hunt him down because he's now going to have the asset. But that's just speculation. We shall see. For all I know, he's just going to hand him in and the story will be completely different. But it seems weird that they would introduce such an important character like Baby Yoda and then just get rid of him. So yes, anyway, for now, that is it. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. We'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to The Mandalorian and all the other shows that I do. Now, in terms of early, I'm not sure yet. I think after episode 1 of The Mandalorian, only episode 1 is going to be up on Patreon because I want to get this out ASAP. And then slowly I'm going to build it up to where it's at least 2 episodes ahead. So when episode 2 comes out, I'm hoping to have episode 4 up on Patreon, but it might only be episode 3, and then the next week it'll be 2 ahead. But we'll just see how it goes. You can always head over to my Patreon beforehand and check before making any commitments. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reaction, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.